The round of 32 is done. The stories have been told. Belgium were 0-2 down and somehow survived. Argentina nearly got knocked out by Cape Verde. Spain were absolutely ruthless. Now the real tournament begins. 8 matches, 8 predictions. The round of 16, fully analyzed using real stats from every game played so far. No guesswork, no hype. Just the data and what it tells us. Canada beat South Africa and rode the home crowd at SoFi Stadium to get here. Jonathan David was clinical, but their defensive shape was exposed. They were breached in open play and had to hold on in the second half. Morocco are a completely different problem. They conceded just once in the entire group stage and round of 32 combined. Their defensive organization under Regragui is the most disciplined unit left in this tournament. Amrabat runs the midfield like a traffic controller. Nothing gets through without going through him. Canada without the Azteca advantage, without the emotional home opener energy, they now face a Morocco side that has knocked out better teams than this. Morocco advance. Let's be honest with each other. Paraguay are a third-place qualifier who have not faced a team of this quality once in this entire tournament. France finished their group with a perfect 9 points. They went through Germany without breaking a sweat. Mbappé, Olise, and Dembélé in this form are 2 of the most dangerous players in world football. France have depth at every single position. When they make substitutions, the quality doesn't drop. It shifts. Paraguay will set up deep, they'll press the channels, and they'll make France work for it. But the gap in class is too wide. This is the match I am most nervous about predicting, and here is why. Brazil beat Japan, but they needed extra time to do it. In the second half, their high press dropped, they looked tired, and Vinicius Jr. came off with a knock that has not been fully cleared. Against Japan, that is a warning sign they cannot ignore. Norway, meanwhile, rested Haaland and Odegaard completely in their final group game. They are fresh. Haaland has scored 5 goals at this tournament, and he needs exactly 1 chance to change a match. 1. Brazil are still the more complete team. Their structure, their attacking combinations, their experience in knockout football, it all points to them advancing. But this is the closest call in the entire round of 16, and if Norway go through, nobody should be shocked. Brazil advance, but watch this one very closely. Mexico were untouchable at the Azteca. Perfect atmosphere, altitude doing the work, 90,000 fans making the opposition feel like visitors on another planet. That was their weapon. That weapon is gone. This is a neutral venue now. No altitude, no home crowd. And England have Jude Bellingham, who single-handedly dragged England past DR Congo when they were disjointed and struggling to find their rhythm. Mexico's press is excellent. Their counterattack is real. But England's individual quality across the squad is a level above anything Mexico have faced in this tournament. Saka, Kane, Bellingham, Trippier, these are Champions League-level players in form. England advance. Now we are getting to the ones that matter. This is a quarter-final level match happening in the round of 16. Spain against Austria was the performance of the entire round of 32. 22 shots, 65% possession, 0 cards. Yamal and Nico Williams were on a different level. Austria's gegenpressing system, the same system that suffocated most teams it faced, was dismantled completely. Portugal beat Croatia, but look at how. They trailed 0-1 until the 68th minute. They had 3 shots on target in 90 minutes. Croatia outshot them 7-3. Portugal won on moments. Bruno Fernandes, a late goal, not on control. Spain's width against Portugal's defensive shape is a mismatch. Portugal can hurt anyone on the counter. Leão, Fernandes, Conceição, but they need to defend for long periods to do it. Against this Spain side, those periods will be very long indeed. Spain advance. Belgium were 0-2 down at halftime against Senegal. They had 22 fouls. They were disorganized defensively. They conceded twice in the first 51 minutes against a team ranked outside the top 20 in the world. and then De Bruyne happened, and somehow they won in extra time. That comeback tells you two things simultaneously. 1. De Bruyne is extraordinary. 2. If De Bruyne doesn't turn up, Belgium have no plan B. None. USA were controlled, efficient, and fresh against Bosnia. 2-0, no extra time. The home crowd in San Francisco was electric, and this USMNT generation is built for exactly this moment. Playing Belgium, a team that nearly went out in the previous round, on what feels like home soil in front of a nation that has waited decades for this. This is genuinely 50-50. I mean that. U.S. advance, but this is the lowest confidence prediction of the entire round. Defending world champions against Cape Verde, a nation of 600,000 people. Argentina won. But this is what happened. They scored first. Cape Verde equalized. Argentina scored again deep into stoppage time. Cape Verde equalized again in the 103rd minute of extra time, and Argentina finally won it in the 111th minute. The data is damning. 21 shots to 15, 10 shots on target. And they were still taken to the wire by a team that, on paper, had no business being within 2 goals of them. The defending structure, the lack of urgency, the way they switched off at 2-1. That is a pattern, not a one-off. Egypt got through Australia on penalties after a 1-1 draw. Salah is dangerous. He scored at the 13th minute and Egypt led for 42 minutes before Australia equalized. Egypt are not a comfortable draw. Argentina advance and their quality is still there. But if they defend like this again, the quarterfinal will be their last. Switzerland are the tournament's great survivors. They grind, they organize, they find a way through. They beat Algeria 2-0 and looked composed and professional throughout. But Algeria finished with 0 shots on target. 0. Switzerland have not yet faced an attacking threat of the quality Colombia bring. Luis Diaz has been the most creative individual in the entire South American contingent at this tournament. Colombia topped their group above Portugal, and won every game without needing extra time. They arrive here fresher, more fluid, and with more attacking variety than anyone Switzerland have faced. Switzerland's giant-killing pedigree is real, and this pick carries genuine risk, but Colombia's quality going forward is the difference. Colombia advance. 8 matches, 8 predictions. Here is who I have going through to the quarterfinals. Morocco, France, Brazil, England, Spain, USA, Argentina, Colombia. The team I am most confident about, France. They look like a different class to everyone else. Which prediction do you think I have completely wrong? Let me know in the comments. I want your round of 16 picks. Quarterfinal breakdown drops the moment these results are confirmed. Subscribe so you are first to see it.